In Creo Parametric 11.0, your model's units are now available as parameters. It's not the biggest enhancement in Creo 11, but it's nice. Let's take a look at it. Here is my part model. If I want to see my different parameters, I can go to the Model Intent Overflow menu in Part Mode and go to Parameters. It is also available from the Tools tab. Here is parameters, and these are the model parameters that I currently have. If you go to this drop-down list, which currently says main, you can change to reported model units. And here you can see that we have 6 parameters: PTC units length, mass, force, time, temperature, and system type. One thing to note in the dialog box is, just like with our other parameters, we have a designate column. If you designate a parameter, it will be available in Windchill. I've used other CAD packages where it was a problem with mass properties. You don't have that issue in Creo Parametric. For example, if I go to my reported mass properties, well, there are units that come along with these different parameters, but in case there was something special that you wanted to be able to access inside of Windchill, you can designate these different parameters. And since these are parameters, you can also use them in annotations. Let's cancel out of here. I'm going to select this annotation on my screen. Let me go to the text editor. It'll be easier to fill it out in here. And so I've got my different lines in here. If I want to use those different parameters, I will use the ampersand and then the name of the parameter. In this case, PTC units underscore length. And this is the surface area, so that should be squared. Let's go to the next line here. And, I'm just going to copy and paste that so that I'm not doing all that typing. Control C and then space, Control V. Let me change that to cubed since this is volume. And the other one in here is going to be ampersand PTC units underscore mass. And let's click the OK button. And so let me select this and then highlight the 2. Let's make it an exponent. Same thing over here for the 3. Let's make it cubed. And so now I have my annotation that reports my surface area in square millimeters, my volume in cubic millimeters, and my mass in tons. If you change your unit system, then your model is going to update as well. If I go to File and then Prepare Model Properties, then we have our Model Properties dialog box. The second line in here is the units. Let me change this. And right now we are in millimeter Newton seconds. Let's say I want to use inch pound mass seconds. I will select it, then use the Set button. I'm going to convert my model. Let's click the OK button and then close out of here and then close my Model Properties dialog box. And let's refit everything. And so now my surface area is in square inches, my volume is in cubic inches, and my mass is in pounds mass. So there you have it. That's how you can use your model units as parameters in Creo Parametric 11.0.